Yeah.
I love the community so much. We got Christmas prompts, we got Thanksgiving prompts, Thanksgiving on fire. So back in the day, the only one on community was me. And I posted a butt ton of stuff. And I go check it all the time. Like, is it anybody besides me? No. Anybody besides me? No. Now you couldn't find me on here. I'm so deep buried down in here.
Right.
And everybody's just posting killer stuff, and it just makes me happy. I don't care about anything else. Seeing community posts where people are having a blast just makes it all worthwhile, man. I love it. Okay. We are in our new home. So let's send white, and we need to reposition the projector a little bit.
See, so you see how that was off? See that shade? So he just moved it. So now you should have all white. Oh, see, look at that side of the house. This is the adjustment he's doing.
Whoa.
Yeah, see, we're way off on the right.
What the heck happened?
See, so we're coverage, but we're off here.
That is not, I don't know what just happened there. Let's check some stuff. Once we get this going, I want to do a test with and without the lights and see how much it does or doesn't affect.
Sure.
So there you go.
So what?
So that seems super weird, right?
Right.
Something was jacked up there, and let me show you. Now, this should not be the case. No one should have to do this. This is really a note for my developers, but that was super jacked up. What I did, let me go start from over. I went over here to point. Okay. I went to the unit, and I hit the settings right here. And I went down to this thing called update resolution, right? Which is already locked. And I just hit this update resolution button, and that refreshed the signal that it's getting from the projector and made sure that I'm getting the setting it's supposed to be. And so now it is, and I'm getting full straight up coverage of your whole house.
So that was in settings if that happens, you guys.
All right, so solid white. Lighten it up pretty good. Red is a very low, so you see I'm more bright red here than over there.
Right.
Purple's the worst color to see. Checkerboard. Checkerboard's impressive because you can see what's going on. Now we send your original photo, which is totally wrong right now, because this is when we took it from way over there.
So you see, this was my original photo, and you see how it's all jacked up, you guys?
Yeah, so we're not going to do that. We're going to send. So I guess the next step is to wait. Before I do that, what I think I'll do is I'm going to send checkerboard, and what I want to do is maybe just get some skew. You don't have to do this. IllumiBot's going to pull all the skew for you and do everything.
What's skew, Ross?
Skew, like, see how that's not straight?
Yes.
It doesn't matter. You could take a freaking... I see people do pick houses like full-on angle. Like, it's more of an OCD thing. Like, at least get it level, right?
Right.
Nah. We are going to talk about how to do better photos and everything else. And we're trying to make the software just smarter, that you can just take a horrible photo and it's going to make it better for you, but one thing at a time. So I'm going to go into the menu, which I cannot see. Oh, here's another tip. So, okay, I have a projector, but I don't have the perfect canvas, right?
Right.
It's like part of my menu's in space. Right. I can't see it. Let me put the screwdriver in the box. So what you need to do is go into your garage and find something, anything, as your screen.
That was smart.
And it won't be in focus, but you don't care. What you're just trying to do is go, okay. Now I can read the menu.
Look how much easier that is.
Right? So now I can actually do what I got to do. So get you a little screen.
Genius.
Instead of messing with this and then your alignment's off.
Right.
I'm already good, so I just want to get to the menu. So I want to go to...
See, 40 years in the business.
Installation. Geometry. And this is different for every projector, right? This is a BenQ's menu. The ViewSonic's going to have a different one. The Epson's going to have a different one. The Optima, they're all different. Panasonic. Let's do...
So go a step back. Why did you just do that? So we're here.
Yeah. Well, you'll see why. Watch. So I'm going to grab this bottom corner. And now I got all this extra room.
Right.
Now, right, so I'm just going to kind of level it up, just clean it up a little bit. And then I will go escape.
So that was called corner pin?
Well, on this, it is called corner fit. And then on that far side...
Will they all say something about the corner?
Maybe, and not all of them have this.
Okay.
Right, so, I mean, it's not necessarily, I promise you don't have to do this.
Right.
You just leave it plain. I don't even know if this degrades the image or not, but whatever you do, once you set it, leave it, and let IllumiBot handle the rest. Right, just leave it be. But now we're just a little more, looks cool when you do checkerboards. They're all kind of nice and lined up with their cool angles. Okay, so now I'm done. I am done with this. I can close this off, never move it again, finished. Right?
Yep.
I mean, I literally, actually, I want to do a test. Before I close it off, I want to see, but I guess it's hard. Well, the fan should be on. And it is not on. And it is plugged in. So just set it to high.
So is there a power switch that you just turned it on? So
Yeah, it was on 0. It was on off.
Okay.
So I got a little hole here. Just make sure that's kind of, no, that's fine. It's going to blow in there and take off.
And you have it on high?
Yeah, it's on high right now.
Okay.
I can reach in and feel the fan spinning. So it is pulling hot air out. And that's what you want. You just want that thing sucking the hot air out. And then when this powers down, that should go off.
Okay.
It should just feed off the power supply of the projector. So there we go. I think everything's up and running. Fan is exhausting heat. Now I can safely close this. The one thing I like about these Flex is that if the door's open or closed, it doesn't affect the angle of the projector. Mine at home, when I lift that thing up, it twists it. If you do all the corner pinning and that thing's open, you close it, it's all off.
Okay.
Son of a biscuit. So here, it just doesn't matter either way. But go ahead, always just close it off.
So like in my situation, if you had to send that IR link and I have to go and put it in,
No, but yeah, just don't bump the projector. And if you do, instead of re-corner pinning, try to reach in there and just reposition it to, send the original image.
Yeah.
And just get it to line up if you bump it.
Okay.
It's just much easier to just physically move it than to. You try not to corner pin unless you have to. All right.
So now how does this? So how do we keep it so someone doesn't pop it up? Is you put a lock on it or?
Yeah. So you put a padlock right here.
Okay.
Just padlock that.
Uh-huh.
And then you could do some things on these things to secure those caps better. You could pour concrete down in more. Some people lay, just to. You can do a lot of other countermeasures that I'll leave to you.
Okay.
To make it so that it's extremely difficult to rip off. And then furthermore, some people, like in my sister's I put motion sensors in them. So any motion, my phone goes off, I get alarms going off.
Wow.
That costs maybe less than $100.
Okay.
You could do that. Some people, other countermeasures that they put in there. And then part of the best thing you do is security through obscurity.
Right.
Make this into a present.
Yeah.
Put more presents. Make it into a pumpkin. Make it into anything else. So it's just,
Right.
and then with a little hole to let the light through.
Right.
And then that's it. So this thing is like in the ground. You just put your wires on the ground, however, a little cleanup.
See, I'll just show you real quick too. We had talked about, so with the wires, you guys, quick tip, right? So it looks messy. What you do is you see the grooves in the ground right here. You can just set it in the groove, and then you can duct tape over it for the season. It'll keep it clean. And then, of course, you can hide it, in our case, within the rock, bump it up against the driveway, and then when the season's over, you can just pop that.